Hello everybody and welcome to Purple Table Tarot. My name is Robin and I will be reading for Taurus today. Okay Taurus, so what we are going to be doing is a should I stay or should I go reading. This can apply to a relationship, a workplace, a living environment, anything where you're debating whether or not you should leave or stay. Okay, and so in the reading, we will look at your present situation, what is holding you there in the current space that you're at, what's supporting you, what to expect if you stay, what are the benefits of staying, what else? What is blocking you from progressing in this area, and what to expect if you leave, and then the potential outcome, which I believe is what are the benefits of leaving. Okay. It's kind of interesting. Like I did a reading yesterday where it kind of pointed to that it might be a good idea to stay, some sort of work situation. But either way, this is for Taurus, and so we will get into your reading, okay? Now, Taurus, do remember that these are general readings, and you want to take what resonates and leave what does not, okay? And if you're wanting for more information, go on ahead and check your other zodiacal placements. That can always be very helpful. And remember to comment, like, share, and subscribe. I really like getting comments. Someone commented this morning, they're like, that they really enjoyed the reading and that they were watching from Germany. And so I was like, oh my gosh, that's so special and then I had somebody else from South Africa, but it was so special because it's like I've never been to many places. And so to have my video being seen in a country where I've never been before, it's like, in some way, it's like there's a part of me that's traveled there. So it's really cool. Really cool. Okie dokie. So this is for Taurus, okay? Now I'm going to invite Spirit in and respectfully request a message for Taurus for their greatest and highest good. Please and thank you. This is for Taurus. This is for Taurus. This is for Taurus. This is for Taurus. And I'm being a little bit more ginger with laying the cards down. For some reason, I'm kind of having some pain in my hand. It's a little bit strange. Kind of woke up with it. I don't know what that's about. Okie dokie. So Taurus, on the bottom of the deck, we have the Queen of Pentacles. And I really love this rendition of the Queen of Pentacles. It's a little cow. Mama cow. So anyways, Queen of Pentacles, very nurturing, very abundant, very loving, able to take care of others, but also having enough resources and being mindful of taking care of oneself, okay? Like, she is very good about not burning herself out. It's like she has a very strong, grounded well of reserves inside of herself when it comes to her energy and her abundance and honest, forthright, committed energy, like very clear. You know, what you see is what you get. She's going to be honest and true. And so with that, when she says, oh yes, I can help you, then wonderful. You can trust that she can help. you know, or she could be there for you in some way because she takes care of herself, you know. Okay, so let's go ahead and look at everything. Your present situation, Taurus, you have the Hanged Man energy. So this is quite significant because you're opening up with a major arcana, and so that tells us that the situation as it is very significant. You're at a spot where you are probably trying to just like find your inner guidance and like just sitting with what is, and you've come to a place where like, okay, I don't have to do anything. I'm just going to be still and listen to the voice within and trying to gain a new perspective, see things from all sides, and really just surrendering, okay? Now, the other aspect of this energy is that it could speak to just not doing anything when you should be taking action on something, but we'll go on ahead into the reading and we'll see what it is, okay? All right, so what is blocking you from moving on is the Tower, another major arcana straight out the gate, okay? So this is huge. This something, whatever it is that you're up against right now, has to do with your stability, your homeostasis. Okay, so something has come down. There has been a sudden change. This was unexpected. You know, there could have been something in the back of your mind, given that the Hanged Man is here. That's a Pisces card. You could have intuitively sensed that a Tower moment was on its way. Given the external circumstances or energies that were around you, with people, places, things, you know, sometimes we can just feel like, yeah, something's about to shift, okay? So I get the sense that you probably felt this coming, but be that as it may, when the Tower does fall, it's still, it has an impact. It impacts our homeostasis as it has been, you know, whether or not we really wanted it to happen or not. And I'm not saying that that's the case for you, but you know, it's just, I get the sense that you had a sense of it coming. So what I mean to say now is that what is blocking you from moving on is that when it comes to the Tower, how it has just fallen, I would wonder if there's a part of you that's like, well, I got to build it back up. You know, I got to fix it. I got to make it right. You know, like, wow, what do I do to make it right? So we'll see. But that's preventing you from moving forward right now is the Tower. So perhaps you feel like you have some repair or cleanup work to do. We'll see. Okay. Now, what is currently supporting you? The Three of Pentacles. Like, honestly, that's really awesome because the Three of Pentacles is you and two other people. You know, it's basically a group of people, small group of people coming together with the blueprints, with the plans to build something up again from the foundation up. And so the Three of Pentacles really speaks to building something back up, working on something cooperatively or collaboratively, and making it so that this time what you're building has a strong foundation so it doesn't topple over like the Tower. These things could be related. I'm imagining that they are, given that it's all right here in the reading, but I really like that energy for you, okay? So you're building. That's what's supporting you right now. And I also think that the people that you're working with alongside that are supporting you in this group of people that are rebuilding the foundation with you, those are the supports that you have. These people are, these are good people to have in your corner, okay? All right, now, what to expect if you stay? The Three of Swords. The Three of Swords. It's such a, this rendition is very rich. It's like you can feel it as soon as you see it. So there's some heartbreak, some grief. Some heartbreak and grief is what you could expect to experience if you stay. So the Tower has come down. There's an impetus to build it back up. You could be trying to build it back up with your support systems, but if you stay, there is still a heartbreak there. And we'll, I'm going to be clarifying the cards, so we'll be able to get to that and see what's behind that. Okay. What are the benefits of staying? The Four of Pentacles. So then we have a progression from the Three of Pentacles, what's supporting you in the current situation, and then a benefit if you stay is the Four of Pentacles. And the Four of Pentacles is an interesting energy. It is somebody who's like, this is mine and I got this on lock and I have built this up, so I am not letting it go. I am holding on to this for dear life, and I'm also not letting it go, and this could be an unconscious process. I'm also not letting this go because this is all I got. This is all I have. This is all I got. There's a whether or not that's true, there's that fear kind of underneath that. That's like, heck no, this is mine, like this is my life. This is my home. This is my tower. Like this is my place, my space, my person, whatever it is, but there's been heartbreak here. So I guess the benefit of staying is that you would continue to have it. That's something. But, as we clarify, you and the information comes out, you will then be able to take a little bit more information in, have that percolate, and then, hopefully have that help you to make a more informed decision about what you want to do. Okay? Now, what is blocking you from progress in this situation? And that's the Queen of Swords. So who's that Queen of Swords? Could be dealing with an air sign, right? This is air energy. It's water energy for the Queen and air energy. So, maybe somebody's been making waves in your home, making waves in your stability and your homeostasis. What's going on? Typically, the Queen of Swords is somebody who's like, she's very discerning. She could be considered kind of like the Ice Queen, but there's some, the archetypal energy of this Queen of Swords can either be like your most annoying nemesis or like somebody you totally want in your corner. It's kind of like, this chick, she don't take no shit. And she is like, she does not suffer fools. The Queen of Swords does not. So it's like her strengths are like really good boundaries for herself. You could look out for a little bit of a controlling energy because she can also be, it's like she's very much of the mind. She's very, very smart. Very smart archetype. And with the sword, it's like not afraid to cut out the excess, like cut the bullshit, basically, So, pardon me for saying, but I'm getting mother-in-law vibes. I don't know. Okay. Maybe it's because one of my old besties, her mother-in-law is very, she's lovely, but she's also kind of like, she's got that Queen of Swords energy to her, but she's good. She's good. I don't want her on my bad side. So anyways, Taurus. Okay. Now, what to expect if you leave? What to expect if you leave? We have the Nine of Swords. So departing at this time, and with the Four of Pentacles being here, and your Three of Pentacles energy, I get the sense that if you were to leave right now, that would cause you a lot of anxiety, worry, and stress. Excuse me. It would cause you a lot of anxiety, worry, and stress. Getting a sense through this reading so far that the Taurian that I'm speaking to, is basically in it to win it. Like the Tower has presented a pretty catastrophic challenge, but it's like, I'm going to build this back up. Like, this is not over. Whatever it is, like, I'm not leaving, Okay. I'm not letting this go. I'm not leaving. Okay. Now, what to expect if you leave? That's the Nine of Swords. And then what are the benefits of leaving Eight of Pentacles. So the benefits of leaving is that you would develop, you would be working a lot, whether or not this is leaving a business that you're already involved in, or an agency, a job that you're already involved in. Perhaps it's your business. Perhaps it's the business that you built up for yourself, right? And we don't know, I don't know the full-on picture, but dynamically, energetically speaking, the benefits of leaving is that you would still be the queen bee of your hive, that if something has broken down, you're going to be going and building a new hive, and you have a sense of mastery. Your skills and your mastery go with you wherever you go. Okay? So that's something that would be a benefit of leaving, is that you would be okay because you have all your skills and you already know how to build, right? So this could possibly be speaking to you building up somewhere else, if that is where the energy is headed here. Okay? All right. So let's go ahead, and we do have the Queen of Pentacles as the overall energy. So, and I'm seeing that as you, Taurus, like for sure. Like Pentacles are earth energy, and court cards, they can stand for anyone, any earth sign, air sign, water sign, whatever in that suit. Okay, I don't assign the courts to, a particular sign. It's like they could be for anybody in that energy, the earth signs, speaking to these, blah, blah, blah. Oh my gosh, and then I got the King and Queen of Wands on the split. Interesting. Okay, so as I was saying, Queen of Pentacles, Taurus, I'm seeing that as you. And I see you as very nurturing, very dedicated, very loyal. Like, that's the thing about Taurians. They are some loyal folks. Loyal. All right, so let's look at this Hanged Man and this present situation. That is really going to give us a little bit more information around what you're just kind of surrendering to at this time. And when the towers come in, it's like the tower's because the tower is sent by the universe. You know what I'm talking about? Like, it is a circumstance that is coming down because something has needed to shift. Something has needed to shift. And so with the Hanged Man energy there, that could also say that something has been needing to shift, like you could feel it, like something's got to give. And with the Hanged Man, it's like you weren't doing anything about it. And then that's when towers come in, when we are in an environment with a person, whatever our present circumstances are, and they need to change, they need to shift. If we are not doing anything, Hanged Man energy, the universe will come in and wipe the slate clean for us. So, that's interesting that it came right after that in your reading. Okay. Hanged Man. Why is the Hanged Man here? King of Wands. We saw that figure on the split. The Moon and the Empress. Taurus energy. Yes. So the tower could have come down, or maybe you were kind of hanging and waiting, sitting back during Taurus season, which we were just in Taurus season. Now we're in Gemini season. So something was hidden with this moon here. Something was hidden. And so you didn't know really what to do because you didn't see everything. And the moon can also be an energy of, like making assessments and being like, well, I get the sense that this is happening, but I don't know for sure because I don't have all the information. But I get it, like that's the vibe. Like, is that really happening? You know? So it's kind of like, and then sometimes it can also work in another way of like, well, I mean, I'm pretty sure that this is going on. And then it's kind of like just not fully being in a space where you feel like you have enough information to trust yourself. And then the intuitive hits that you are getting, you kind of question those. Because it's kind of like, well, and being an earth sign, it's like, well, I need tangibles. Like, I need to see it to believe it, you know? So there was something that's been hidden with this King of Wands. And with the Empress energy here as well, it's like a time of abundance, a time of wanting to grow, wanting to, you know, create, whether or not you're working on trying to have a flesh baby, you could be working on trying to have some sort of other baby, whether a creative project or endeavor, plan for long-term stability, something that you are wanting to bring up and bring out to have as like a part of your ongoing life, you know, like that's the overall tone and tenor. And so right here, Hangman, Tower, Moon, Empress, it's like, this is a big thing, what's going on right now. So you're really, and so the thing is like the Empress is also very like sensual and like, it's like delicious and desire and like not really concerned too much about the rules and the structure, so to speak. It's just kind of like, you know, it'll all work out. And the thing is that it does. Like when the Empress energy is around us and we're kind of, that's the tone and tenor of our life at that time, it feels like we're in the flow. You know, we're in the flow. Things that we're wanting to manifest into our life are doing so with ease and grace. And it's like, feels fantastic. Okay. And so you've had some Hanged Man energy, surrendering to the things you can't see. When it comes to this King of Wands energy or person, because, you know, after all, it's like you're the Empress, like you can't touch this. It's like that energy of being in the Empress time. There is I feel like there is a trust in the divine. Okay. So even if you couldn't see what was going on because of the moon, or you didn't know all the information, with the Empress energy there supporting you, you're trusting in the divine, you're trusting in the universe, and that ties into the Hangman too, as far as surrendering to what is. So there's an essence of presence in this situation and an emphasis or an essence of trust that things will work out. But then like the Tower falls, and then there's kind of this, that's when kind of this, a need for wanting to gain ground comes back in. This has disrupted your sense of flow. What is this Tower? What is this Tower? Oops. I think that the dog somehow back there has something to say about it. I don't know. But maybe some of you own a dog. If you own a dog and you have a fur baby, that's probably one of your confidants in the Three of Pentacles energy. Okay, Tower. But I would like him to stop barking because it's very distracting to me. The Six of Wands, the Tower again, okay, and the Hanged Man. What? What? Come on. Are you kidding? You got 2 Towers and 2 Hangmans. Okay, and then this Ego card, like the Six of Wands. So, you know, it would appear that you were getting a lot of recognition for something. There could have been, I think that this is the universe, and this is, you know, don't kill the messenger, okay? But to me, this feels like the universe knocking you down a peg. This is what this feels like when I'm looking at this. The universe kind of knocking you down a peg. Maybe there was something that you thought you had in the bag, and then all of a sudden it's like, nope, the deal fell through, or whatever. Like something fell through that you were really confident about. And you never thought that, you know, your people would abandon you in your time of need, because the Hangman is a very solo energy. This even speaks to a lot of self-reflection. Like the Hangman we can equate with Siddhartha under the Bodhi tree, you know, just kind of sitting there in this space of like surrendering to whatever raw emotions that they're feeling. And then, you know, and then eventually the energy shifts and there's a new perspective that's gained. This is a very spiritual card. Very, very spiritual card. So something has come down that has knocked you down a peg, but what is happening is that it's putting you in touch with your own inner guidance and your own sense of spirituality, your own sense of how you make meaning of your life. Double Tower and double Hangman. Wild. And that's what's blocking you from moving on. So perhaps you're stuck in this energy where you're just like, heck no, like, I'm not giving up on this. I got I got a boatload of praise and accolades, and I'm feeling like if anyone's going to do this thing, it's going to be me, because I know what I'm doing. You know, I'm like, I'm the shit is kind of what this is saying, you know, and I built this. This is my baby. And I don't know. I just get the sense that like you had all the confidence for this. And so that's what's preventing you from moving forward, is that despite this double tower energy, which is like it has come down, you may be trying to figure out ways in which to get it back. I don't know. But there's something about surrendering to what is with regard to this energy. And perhaps that is where you are currently at, is just like, I don't want to accept this reality. I was riding high on the hog there. Three of Pentacles. So what's supporting you? That's clarified by the Star, another Three of Pentacles, and the Six of Cups. So what is supporting you here is that you are building up with people that you have a long history with. So we're talking like family, siblings, long-term friends. Like you have that support around you to help build your life back up again. And I don't know what this is, okay? It could be basically anything that was very, very strongly tied to your home, your homeostasis as you know it. So with the Three of Pentacles supporting you, you have your people supporting you, and that gives you a lot of hope and healing. A lot of hope for seeing, also because of your spirituality, because of what you have inside of you already, you know that this will pass. You know that you will rise up again and that you will rebuild and that you have support in your life. Like that is what is supporting you. You have a lot of hope. And it's not even just like hope as in like a belief. It's like, I know that I'm going to be okay, but this is really, really hard right now. This is really hard right now, but I know I'm going to be okay because I have my family, my friends, my supports, my sisters, my brothers, like all the things, building you up, helping you. And that's the thing, Queen of Pentacles, overall energy, nurturing, love, support, self-care, all the things. Like I talked about in the beginning, right? Okay, what to expect if you stay. Three of Swords. What is behind this heartbreak? Five of Swords. The Fool. Temperance. Okay, so there was some conflict here. Perhaps there's definitely some conflict. You or somebody that you were dealing with could have been, just out to win at all costs, very cutting, very cutthroat. This could be some form of deception, which could have been from the other person or yourself. Like sometimes the Five of Swords can stand for self-deception, self-sabotage. But it also, it's basically a conflict. And somebody here was smug. Somebody here was smug. And that's further clarified by the Fool and Temperance. The Fool, a brand new cycle, the beginning of a brand new cycle. And Temperance is, like even like 1 foot in, 1 foot out, trying to make some alchemy, trying to mix the two energies or trying to find balance in a situation, right? At its surface, at the outset, that is an energy that is a part of the nature of temperance, okay? The other thing about temperance that is a part of it just as much as balance, patience, and things like that I just described. The other aspect of it is that it's to be tempered. So this situation is something, and I'm sorry I'm squirming around in my seat. I just want to get comfortable. This situation is basically such a strong mark. I mean, I get the sense that it is such a strong marker in your life journey, on your life path, that it could, I bet you, and I don't read palms or anything like that, but I would bet you that, somewhere along the line on your palm, that there would be a mark for this. Like, that's how big this is, right? That's how big this is. And so this situation is actually going to change you at a very fundamental level. It's like you'll be the same as far as being made out of the same stuff, but you're going to come out stronger, and you're going to come out with a new sense of purpose, a stronger sense of purpose. I mean, this is one of those experiences where you're basically broken down in order to be rebuilt back up again, but rebuilt back up in such a much more renewed, stronger place. But during the time in which, from the moment it happens through the healing, it can be very, very painful. I mean, this looks painful. You know, you got Three of Swords here, and that's what Temperance is clarifying, this Three of Swords. What to expect if you stay? Heartache, arguments, somebody in the mix who's pretty dang smug, a brand new journey starting somewhere, but what does that look like? You know, is this a new cycle of something? Is it just repeating the same cycle? That's a possibility. This heartache and pain is somehow going to fundamentally change you. But I don't get the sense that you have to stay in order to be fundamentally changed. I think that is happening regardless of whether you stay or go. Okay? Whatever it is. This could be an invitation. This could also be an invitation that if you were to stay in this space, that despite it being a high conflict environment or situation, and that there is a want to start over and start anew, that starting over and starting anew means having to work on whatever this conflict is. And this is like, you know, like I said before, there's spirit all over this reading. There is spirit all over this reading with the Hangman twice and then the Temperance. And then even the Star. And I'll read off the energies once I get to the end of the reading, but yeah, okay. So you're either working on this in the context, starting over in this context, with this person, this business, this whatever it is. You know, I mean, shoot, maybe your house burned down. Maybe you were riding high on the hog and then your house burned down. Now you're going to be rebuilding the house, and there's a lot of heartache while you're rebuilding the house because you're looking around at all the destruction, and you're just like, it's so hard and so sad, but you want to rebuild your house. You're starting over, starting anew, and this experience will stay with you forever. That's very specific, but that's quite a possibility too, you know. But I mean, just replace the burned down house with anything. A marriage, business, plans, goals, whatever. Okay, so what are the benefits of staying? That's what to expect if you stay. What are the benefits of staying? The Four of Pentacles. The Wheel of Fortune, the Hermit, and the King of Pentacles. So the benefits of staying would be that you get to hold on to what you know to be yours. And not just what you know to be yours, but what you know to, you know, be at the very, it's to be like so integrated into your stability, right? That there is actual like fear around letting it go, defensiveness around letting it go. Okay? So the benefit would be that you get to remain in that space. It is a very rigid space, But what's clarifying that is the Hermit in the middle, which is another major arcana. So, oh, and then the Wheel of Fortune, another major arcana. You have so many majors in this reading. Okay. The Wheel of Fortune to me says that you are recognizing a cycle. You are recognizing a pattern, something that continues to go around and around. Okay, we make our choices and we get clearer, right? Fuck around and find out. That's the Wheel of Fortune, okay? It's something, it's also luck, it's also change, it's also sometimes you're up, sometimes you're down. Like, it's all the things. It's just the life. It's the wheel of karma. And something, and you're reflecting deeply on this. You have two hangmans and the Hermit. So there is a deep reflection upon this cycle. There's a deep reflection upon this situation and what you know to be tied to your stability and your foundation. But I feel like something is amiss, like something is not okay. And I don't know what it is. Maybe it's this cycle that keeps happening. But it's also connected with the King of Pentacles. Now, there's the King of Pentacles here and the Queen of Pentacles here. Okay, that's a divine pairing, right? But this is connected to your stability, your tangibles, your home, your money. This is connected to your tangibles. I wonder if you're in some sort of conflict with a business partner. I don't know. The Queen of Swords here. Who knows? Maybe you're going to hire a lawyer. I have no idea, right? Queen of Swords. Queen of Swords is also seen as the divorcee in the tarot. But I don't know I don't know what's going on here. I'm reading the energies, and there's a lot of energy here. Like a lot of big, huge, life-changing energy. So the Queen of Swords, that is what is blocking you from advancing. What is blocking you from progress in this situation is the Queen of Swords energy. What is behind this? Eight of Pentacles, the Devil, and the Five of Cups. So there is some sort of spiritual challenge here. Some sort of unhealthy dynamic that is connected to this Queen of Swords, connected to this workspace, the Eight of Pentacles. There's a toxic work environment. And it's really making you very sad. There's this deep grief. Deep grief. Like the Queen of Swords is blocking you from advancing. So is this a toxic boss? Is this somebody that, or could it be a very, very challenging, unhealthy figure who is a contemporary of yours with regard to work, like a colleague, or even somebody in the field that you're in? There's something that you could also be feeling really dependent upon this Queen of Swords. You know, maybe there is some, because you have the Eight of Pentacles here, and then you have the Eight of Pentacles here. So there's a work situation, it feels like. You know, and you can take it as it resonates for sure, because, you know, these are the energies. And so a lot of times when people are hearing they're getting a tarot card reading, and it's like, well, here's this energy, like this is in your space, and people go, oh my God, that's my blah, blah, blah. Like a lot of times it's, you know, the listener, the querent is the one who, like, they hear the energies and they know exactly what it's about. So the thing that's blocking you from progress in this area is the Queen of Swords, and that figure, that archetype, is clarified by the Eight of Pentacles, the Devil, and the Five of Cups. And there's lack of advancement because there's too much addiction or codependency to something that is actually causing you a lot of grief. Perhaps the Queen of Swords is like maybe you have this inner Queen of Swords inside you, and so you know what the right decision is, and you know what the best choice is to make, but you're not making the decision because you're just kind of chilling with the Hermit and the Hanged Man, okay, as a strong part of your energy. And I could understand how perhaps the Devil could be an influence in there as well, because if your devil, so to speak, is having a really hard time speaking up for yourself, or having a hard time making a decision when it comes to such heavily weighted choices and options, it could be like analysis paralysis, where you just don't make a decision at all. And then it's like, but I need to do something, and it's like, being a Taurus, like, you know how to work, like you are earth energy. You are earth energy with the pentacles. And so it's like, there's something about your feeling, your confidence in yourself around your level of mastery that is blocked by a sense of grief and sadness. This could also be regret. It could be, and when it's tied to the Devil right here, I want to say that this could be self-defeating thoughts, even self-defeating emotions, really thinking about the past and being like, well, I really screwed the pooch last time, and like not really, not believing in yourself, So there's something about this grief that keeps you stuck from moving forward, because the Devil is here. The Devil is holding you back, whatever that devil is. It's an obstacle. It's an obstacle to your growth. And it's connected to some sort of sense of yourself with regard to your work or your level of mastery and skill in some area. And, there's some sort of grief tied to this. Is there a gambling issue? Because coins and the Devil next to each other can be that. Yeah, you'll have to fill in the blanks, Taurus, because, this is huge, but I don't know entirely what the actual thing is. But, hey, man, it's a general reading, so maybe it's better that it's that way, because then it doesn't have to be so specific. But whatever it is, it's huge. Your stability has been rocked here by something. You do have hope, and you do have support. Absolutely. In spades. You got it, which is fantastic. And there's heartbreak if you stay. And, pain and anguish and conflict. One of the benefits that you find from that is that at least you can call it yours, because it's all you've ever known. Given that we have the Wheel of Fortune here, this looks like it's cyclical, but ultimately you have so much energy here that says that you're meditating on that. You are doing so much self-reflection, and looking at the Empress again, it's like you want to grow something new and not just one particular goal, but I get the sense that it's like you're rebirthing yourself here with that Empress energy around you. The Empress energy clarifying your present situation, you are what is being rebirthed here. And you don't know what that's going to look like yet, and that's really scary, but you have a mentor. You have some sort of leader in your corner. You have somebody that you look up to, somebody that gets shit done. You know, perhaps that's a therapist, perhaps that's a teacher of some kind, perhaps it's a father figure, mentor. Hang on just a second. Somebody, damn it. Hang on, sorry. Hang on. Is that one of my kids? Who's this? What are you doing, Bubba?
I need my swim clothes.
You do? Okay.
We're going to Silver Lake.
Okay, baby. Well, I'm in the middle of a video, honey.
That was right.
Yes, I'm in the middle of a video. Here, let's get your little bathing suit.
I got my swim clothes.
Oh my God, you're so cute. Okay.
My bed's still late.
Oh, good, sweet pea. Okay, let me see. Does Grayson need his swim clothes too?
No, he has his.
He does?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I know I had your swim clothes in here somewhere.
There they are.
There they are. There's your little shirt. And there are your shorts.
Is it okay if I could, dress in here?
Yes, absolutely. And then, and you can take your, I like your new swim shoes. You could take your towel.
You actually bought these for me, a
Did
couple of weeks ago.
I did?
Yeah.
Aw, sweet pea.
And they still have sand in them.
Ooh, okay. Well, let me get, you got your 2 towels that you'll take here, okay? Do you have towels? You do have towels with you? Okay. Okay. And you could take, you don't have to, yeah, you're fine. Hang on, guys. Oops. Is that microphone still working? Yes. Okay.
You just almost ruined your video.
Well, sweetheart, I'm going to have to edit it out if I can. Or folks will just have to fast forward through this part. I'll make a chapter called Skip.
Hello, guys. Sorry I have to cut the video and also skip. Hello, guys.
Oh, you funny little goose.
Imagine that the thing could hear us right now.
It can, sweet pea. It can. So get your little shoes on so you can get going to the park. Which park? Well, you don't have to tell me which park.
Silver Lake.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's a bit gnarly.
I know.
Here, come on, honey. Put your shoe on. Here.
Kind of fit. Kind of small.
Don't pull the lace when you do it. Here, put your little foot in. Jeez Louise.
What?
Ouch.
I know.
What? I didn't buy these for you.
Yeah, you did.
No, I didn't, honey.
Kind of big.
No, honey,
there
I
we
didn't.
Go.
I don't remember buying these for you.
It's because it was 1 month ago. I mean, when I was 4.
No.
5?
No, bud.
7? 8?
Hush up.
5 million?
Yeah, when you were 5 million, I bought you little teeny tiny shoes. Okay, you're all set, baby.
Yeah. You need to do it like that. It's because that's tighter.
Okay,
So
are you gonna move your little thing down?
Yeah.
Oh, don't do that. That'll hurt you.
No.
You go like this, and you put your little button down like that.
Yeah.
Okay, hang on, you. Here, don't play with the microphone. You'll make it all staticky or whatever it is. Okay, come on.
Still out. Thank you, Mommy.
You're very welcome. No, don't get on the video, because if you get on the video, then it'll be taken down because you're a kid.
No, it won't. They were just cute, so you get 5 million likes.
Oh my God, I know. Okay, I love you. Okay, do you want to take your clothes with you? Let me go grab the clothes you were just wearing. Hi, sweetheart.
Bryson! Will you bring your Crocs? Is it okay if I could bring Bryson's Crocs?
Yes, absolutely. They belong to him, yeah. Here are your pants.
Thank you.
And then here's your little shirt.
It's
Okay. All right, you guys have a great time.
Bye, Mommy.
Hey, baby dear, I love you. I'll talk to Daddy later. Mwah. I love you.
Down your houseboat?
What's that? I think I just come on. I'm thinking maybe you guys could come home tomorrow night. But we'll see, okay? Because you're going to be at your daddy's on Wednesday. Okay, bye. I love you.
Bye.
Bye. Oh. The connection's going to get lost if I walk all the way out there. Here, do you want this? You don't? Okay. Huh? Okay, then keep a good eye. Keep a really good eye on him then. Okay. Bye, love you. Okie dokie. So I'll have to figure out how to fix that piece on the video. You just heard that whole entire thing. Okay, where was I? Okay. All right. Okay. That's what's blocking you. Everything I just described prior to the interruption. What to expect if you leave. We got the 9 of Swords. Dang it. Four of Cups, 3 of Cups, the Hierophant, another spiritual card, another Taurian card. Okay. So this is, you are all over this reading. So, you know, if you leave, you could expect to have a lot of worry, have a lot of doubts, sleepless nights, stress, all the things that don't feel really good at all, you know. But we have the 3 of Cups here and the Hierophant and the 4 of Cups. So it's like you have your 3 of Cups, you got your ride or dies around you, and you are basically speaking with the divine. However, you want to be mindful, you know, if you were to leave this situation, not to get so wrapped up in your own mind around everything that you miss opportunities. You could have, like, what to expect if you leave, you could be worrying about, oh, well, I left and I wanted to get this new job, or I wanted to get this new thing off the ground, but man, gosh, I'm not seeing nothing is appealing to me. You know, nothing is appealing to me. So So be careful of, spending too much time celebrating, right? But essentially you have, the Hierophant here, it also is an invitation for you to get like back in touch, excuse me, back in touch with your inner guidance, your inner knowing. So with this being said, right, the inner guidance is telling you to not accept certain opportunities that aren't good enough. On the one hand, if you worry too much, you might miss something that's really good that you should take, okay? But as long as you're, living in alignment with your own code, your own moral code that you hold in high regard, then you will know a good opportunity when it comes your way, okay? So this is also telling me with the Hierophant here, with this, is that it says don't sell yourself short. Don't settle for something that is fun but not completely fulfilling or in alignment with your highest good and your inner knowing. Okay? So take that, as it speaks to you. That's if you leave. Okay, Eight of Pentacles. What are the benefits of leaving? What are the benefits of leaving? Three of Wands, Knight of Swords, Page of Swords. The benefits of leaving. Waiting to see if somebody shoots their mouth off on social media? I have no idea. Basically, what this says to me, like when I look at the Eight of Pentacles ultimately as the benefit of leaving, that says to me that you are going to develop your sense of mastery and continue to exercise and use your skills in whatever comes next on your path for you. Okay? That's what that says to me. Then, with it clarified by the Three of Wands, the Knight of Swords, and the Page of Swords, I'm a little flummoxed because, the three is like a gateway. There's an integration. There's a sense of moving forward. Moving forward and waiting for your ships to come in. But it is a gateway. It's a transition. It's an integration of something. So that could be an integration of this entire life lesson here, right? In moving forward, that you will have integrated what you learned, and that when you initiate conversations, that you do so, that you don't want to ever speak impulsively. You want to really think about what you say before you say it. And pages are small gestures. It's also observing, learning things. So, perhaps you're moving forward, transitioning. You've integrated what you've learned with your skills, with your skill set so far, but yet you're moving forward and you're learning more about whatever it is in your work environment, whatever it is that is your field of study and field of work. With the Knight of Swords here, I see you going after that in a very headstrong, passionate way, very charging towards it. Like, I feel like the Knight of Swords is the fastest moving knight in the deck, you know, whereas the Knight of Pentacles is the slowest. Like, the Knight of Swords is the fastest, and so fast that they can also make, you know, blunders or fumbles along the way when they're like, maybe they'll stick their foot in their mouth, you know, if they speak off the cuff too quickly. It can be an impulsive energy. So you want to kind of temper your sense of rightness and self-righteousness, if that is something that you're feeling. This could also be an invitation for you to recognize when you're dealing with somebody who is in that kind of headspace. Because I don't take you as the person who is self-righteously charging forward and shooting your mouth off, because you wouldn't have the Hanged Man here twice. You wouldn't have the Hermit here twice, right? So I take this, you know, you'll know next time what to look for and what to be aware of. You know, perhaps the Knight of Swords is like a red flag for you when it comes to colleagues or bosses. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Queen of Swords. And the Queen of Swords is also what was blocking you from progress in this context. And it was clarified by the Devil, the Five of Cups, and the Eight of Pentacles. I will say, Taurus, that like a lot of times when I do readings, I'm able to like link the story. Like, I could link the energies, but like having an actual story be like, oh, this is what this is. Yep, this is, you know, and putting it into context. The context here, the actual like content is a little lost on me as far as what this is about. But the Queen of Swords, whoever that figure is in your life, is very significant. They are a very significant player. I tending to think that that stands as like some sort of boss, some sort of toxic boss, and that this is a work environment of some kind. Whatever this is, you've done a lot of self-reflection on this, and you're recognizing the cyclical nature of this pain and anguish. And you're holding that with the fact that you actually really need something from this. Otherwise, you wouldn't hold on so tightly to it. But that's just it. It's like, what's the benefit? Maybe with the King of Pentacles here, maybe you have a really high salary here. But it's toxic as can be, this work environment. So, you know what to expect if you stay, and what to expect if you go. I see the what to expect if you go is a short-term experience, that you will feel a lot of anxiety at first, but as long as you are connecting with your inner moral compass, that you will know a good offer when you see it. In the meantime, you will be, you know, spending time with your peeps, going out for margarita night, something, right? And as you continue to work and continue to, you not only have a set of skills that you already have mastered, but you recognize that in your field, that there is more to learn, and that you are integrating that, and that you are going to be fiercely moving toward your success and your growth and development in this area of knowledge and expertise. And you have all the support around you with your friends, your family, brothers, sisters, like your community, your longtime community, your soulmates, building a stronger foundation. So much hope and healing in that process, for sure. For sure. And you are birthing anew. You are rebirthing your life, basically. But a lot of fantastic, strong energy around rebuilding up. You're rebuilding with this decision. Should you stay or should you go? If you are in a toxic environment, then you get to make the decision. What do you expect if you stay? What do you expect if you go? Short term versus long term, right? And in a way, it's kind of like, okay, well, the devil you know is better than the devil you don't know. But that is fear. That would be fear holding you back. False evidence appearing real, as people say. So that's what I have for the tarot portion for you, Taurus. Okay, we have a lot of major arcana here. We have the Moon, the Empress, the Hanged Man twice, the Tower twice, the Star, the Fool, Temperance, the Wheel of Fortune, the Hermit, the Devil, the Hierophant. I mean, this is just huge. So you could be dealing with a Pisces. I think the Tower might be... So you could be dealing with a Pisces or a Sagittarius, an Aries, an Aquarius, a Capricorn, more Taurus energy, Pisces energy, also Cancer. So you got water signs and earth signs, and then you have a lot of air too when it comes to, you know, what I'm feeling as like a boss. Okay, let me get you some oracle cards. We're going to go with Spirit of the Animals, and then a couple more. Ladybug, good luck. You are a bright energy. Let worry go and be happy here and now. Feel good about being a loving and colorful you. You bless the world with color and good luck. Yes, 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 yes. Maintaining boundaries. Today I will gain a new awareness of those areas where I need healthier boundaries. I will release my naive assumption that the other person is always right. I will exchange that view for trusting and listening to myself and setting and maintaining healthy boundaries. Yes, that screams the Hanged Man energy right there. like the hangman energy and the hermit energy, like just holding back and not doing anything, and then the tower coming in.
Yeah.
Acting as if. Today I will try acting as if, a positive form of pretending. This is a good way to get past part of a problem or overcome fears and doubts. I will act as if the situation is already resolved and get on with my life. Okay, and lastly, Soulflower Plant Spirit Oracle. And I'm not a sponsor of any of these decks. I just like saying the names of them. I also put the names of the decks in the description box of my videos. And I really like this one. It was like an impulsive buy, but I'm so glad that I did it. Most all my deck purchases are impulsive, though, to be fair. If you know, you know. Chickweed, tolerance. Chickweed is tough and knows her power. She knows how to shine, despite challenges and tough circumstances. When you need to make a difficult decision, Chickweed will help strengthen your self-confidence and understanding so you can tap into your own inner wisdom with grace and compassion. Yes. There you go, Taurus. Okay, Taurus, that is what I have for you. I'm really hoping that I can edit out all the parts that I had when my kid came to pick up his bathing suit. Anyways, thank you so much for joining me. I really hope this helped. I really, really do. It looks like there's a big situation going on, and you are dealing with it with grace and so much inner guidance. It's beautiful. It's really beautiful to see. And you know and trust that you have your supports around you. You are going to be rebuilding, and it's going to be stronger than ever. And you've totally got this, Taurus. So thanks so much. I will see you next time. Okay, bye.